That there is a tuk-tuk in its natural habitat. We're currently in our first days of exploring Peru in our third Bolivian tuk-tuk, which will hopefully be the three-wheeled vehicle to get us to Alaska. After the near-deadly crash in Brazil, crowdfunding helped us gather the finances to get us back on our feet with a new steed, and now we're on our way to Lima to make it the fastest and safest tuk-tuk to ever exist. But why didn't I get it modified in Bolivia? Peru has the most tuk-tuks in all of the Americas, and Bolivian mechanics said I'd have better luck doing the modifications here. And if you're now wondering why I didn't just buy a tuk-tuk in Peru instead, foreigners unfortunately can't leave the country in a Peruvian plated vehicle.
Gracias.
So that's the plan, get out of the mud, to get off this dirt road shortcut I found, to then drive to the coast and from there take the Pan American Highway to the capital city, where I'll get the modifications done in time to leave the country before my visa runs out.
Now it's in the mud, down.
Met a nice local. I wonder how that footage turned out of him pushing me. What a legend, but yeah, the phone's all cleaned up. We'll keep on going. Come on, Tori. Nice. That's the modifications are gonna help this out as well. Maybe, like, there's a lot that I'd like to do on the vehicle. It just depends on if we can do it and if the Peruvian mechanics have the know-how. It's not the first time we're on a road like this. It's not gonna be the last as well.
But you can see a tuk-tuk's driven through here. You can see the wheel in the middle. It's kind of guiding me.
Dom Barris, like jumping around backstage and everybody's laughing.
The highway section was 28 kilometers long. We're still 18 kilometers from the main road, but we've just come into this kind of cement oasis. Now it's going back to its true form, but small little town. I do see a little store. I love to just help out locals in places like this and grab a little snack. ¿Cómo estás, amigos? ¿Todo bien? ¿Tienes papas fritas o algo así? Uno. Sí.
Dos.
Ya. ¿Cuántos son?
Un sol cada uno.
Okay, tal vez dos. I love to find fresh mango in Latin America when we can get our hands on it. These are like rolled tortillas that are apparently a bit spicy. Yo, I've got like a nostalgic flavor of nacho I used to have back in Australia. That's good. There's nothing like vibing and chomping down the road while eating as well. A couple snacks. Voy a volar mi dron. ¿Quieres ver?
Take off.
Por tu pueblo y todo esto es tan lindo.
¿Por qué no vas a mirar la chispa?
¿Qué es esto? Es una montaña.
No es una montaña, sino que es algo inca. Algo antiguo.
Inca.
Sí, algo antiguo es.
Es de Inca. Pero es muchos años, ¿no? Miss Party! Just landing the drone just then is just truly showing me how great of a day it's been. The snack choices in Peru are just incredible. I've already hooked into one pack, but this is blackout mint, just mint Oreos, man. Reminding me of some other snack from my childhood as well. And how's Patty? She enjoying back being on the road? In the adventure again. Hey, what's this spot saying, Miss Potts? This has been abandoned for a long while. Hola. Wow. Too cool. Would have had a roof at one point. This is the most secure locked house I've ever seen. Yeah, I'll let you run for a little bit. We'll keep on going. I'll let you run. So proud of you in Peru, Miss Potts. That's how the floor of the tuk-tuk's looking from just today. Great work, Miss Potts. Good job. Good job. Nice. That's how she is around llamas. Vamos, vamos, vamos. Great work, Miss Potts. Good focus. Yes. You're so intelligent. Oh, wow. Look at her out there. I'm having such an amazing time. It's kind of getting dark soon. We can begin to, hopefully, soon enough, get off this dirt road and then find somewhere to stay for the night. Wow, look at that rock formation. Yeah, it's good for her. Little spurts of just freedom and running when we can do it safely, hey Miss Potts? There's a black dog following Patty. I'm looking in the mirror, I'm like, wow, it's a big fluffy tail, Pats. Where's Patty? That's not a dog. Patty, please. So well. Keeping up with me like that. It's nice to have you. You're so cuddly now. Ah, we're happy. Good team, the three of us. Tori included.
Puedo, ¿sí? No puedo. Puedo? Ah, they're mid-construction. Casi. Casi.
Ciao. So yeah, we're in the middle of the construction site, taking the tuk-tuk through. These guys have to push us out so we can keep on going. Ciao, ciao. I knew we weren't gonna make it, so but it was nice to have that comfortability of knowing there's a couple guys that can push me out when I don't. Hardcore, these locals are. How good, just like that, onto some smooth sailing tarmac. How nice. Well done, Tori. You do anything, don't you? We only got stuck twice as well. Yeah, right, so we're doing about 25 kilometers an hour. We just got passed by the police going the other way. It's been about 2 minutes, they still haven't turned around. So, yeah, we got caught with our pants down we got caught in the tuk-tuk going uphill, which is the worst case scenario. We've had about probably 10 cars pass us in the last half an hour as well. It's a really nice, peaceful highway, and I'm grateful for it. How nice is that? It's a one blanket, two blanket. Paddy's all rugged up now in the back. So am I. We've got all 4 doors down. So we're about probably half an hour from the next town, and we don't want to be driving, getting rained on. That's not necessary. So yeah, I'll get on sending it. Didn't want to be cold and doing all that at the same time either, so yeah, you're okay. There's a bit of thunder now in the air, and she's not a fan of that whatsoever. You're all good. But unfortunately, as soon as I start up the tuk-tuk, she's gonna get up. Okay, you're okay. Competition in my place. Yeah, guitar George. Nino on the corner.
first time.
Man, it's a perfect kind of rain playlist right now with the 80s music. Paradise.
Looking good, feeling good, Miss Potts. Alright, so we just stopped off in this little plaza here beside this town. Let the tuk-tuk cool down a bit. We're actually further from the town than I realized. What I want to comment on is this is the first time I've ever had the doors down in the new tuk-tuk. In the old ones, we could never shut this front zip because when they got installed, they were perfect. And with time, the sun kind of stretched them. So I could never get all 4 zips down. There's like two in the middle, one at the back, one at the front. And now that we've got that sorted, we learned from our mistakes. It's a very comfy ride on both sides. So yeah, we're just chilling, aren't we, Miss Potts? We'll stop soon, Miss Potts, and because it's raining, I'd love to let you out, but I really can't. But what I can show the YouTube legends is look at this llama. Look at that. So these guys have got a llama statue in the middle of the plaza. There's a lot around of the llamas, so yeah, it makes kind of sense. It's a bit of a mascot. How nice is this? This is exciting stuff. Peru. This town is dead. Everybody is doing nothing. So we got to continue on because there's nothing for us here. But yeah, kind of sweet, isn't it, Miss Potts?
Anyway, how well can you see it through this kind of fog? That is our town that we're staying at for the night. Great, successful day, 0 problems. And at the same time, we saw a lot. We got a bit further down the road. He flashed me. Stop. Can you stop? Never mind. Hola. Perdón. Estoy buscando para un hostel o alojamiento. Un hostel o alojamiento.
Esa calle pasas y sitios.
¿Y cuál lado? ¿Derecha?
De este lado estamos.
Derecha lado. Genial. Muchas gracias. They're looking at you, Miss Potts. Ella es muy feliz. The little kid likes to check you out, Miss Potts. Ciao. This tall building is usually the hospedaje. Esa. Alright. That's it. Let's see how we go. Don't get your head out the door, do you, miss? You saying? Hey, little buddy. So, if this one doesn't accept us, there's one more over. How good. We got it first try. We're staying here. Last night we paid 70 soles, which was 20 USD actually. Tonight it's just going to be about 8-9 USD, so it's a lot cheaper. Nice plaza. The unfortunate thing is, for the first time ever, they're saying there's no electricity in the whole town. They've lost it. They've lost power. So until there's power, there's no like Wi-Fi or hot showers. But when that's on, that will be available. So yeah, no, it's not that we really need it. We had it all the amenities last night, so us just doing it tough, that's fine.
Sí, está perfecto.
Sí, solo que acá no hay mesa.
Sí, no, está bien. Just when the rain started to get a bit worse, we made it. Undercover. This place is all that we could ask for. The lights just came on, just as we're gonna order a bit of takeaway. So I guess these are all the options. We're getting the quarter of a chicken. That'll do us, eh? It's in like $5 US for the feed, but okay, gracias. Ciao, ciao. Buenas noches. It's quite heavy. So this is the humble abode. It'll do for the night, won't it? Good girl, Miss Potts. Right. Get you fed? You want some dinner? Gotta be the worst thing to get for takeaway. Takeaway soup in a bag. especially when you don't have a freaking desk to eat it at. So we might sit on the floor with you, Pats, and have that. That's going to be our little table. But there's just a little bit of chicken, chips, side salad, some sort of soup. So you're chicking it out, aren't you, Miss Pats? Well, then it was quite a day, but a successful day. We saw a lot more of the sights and mountains that I wasn't expecting. So we did have to do a bit of off-road driving, but we made it in the end, and we got about 150 kilometers closer to the capital.
Next Sunday, things get interesting when a Peruvian local asks us for a ride to his ranch, and we find ourselves deeper than ever in the immense culture lived out by the rural mountain locals. What a day, what a day.